Everyone, today I'll be talking about Bitcoin and where I think it's headed in the next few days. Um, so here I have a chart of Bitcoin. Below here is the long short ratio of Bitcoin in the colored bars, and this line you can see in the background is the open interest of Bitcoin's futures trading. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now in the daily chart. So this currently is the daily chart. I'm seeing significant short betting within Bitcoin. Now, of course, over the past few days, Bitcoin has rallied. Not just past few days. In the whole in the whole year, actually, Bitcoin has rallied significantly from the 200-day moving average and plays a very nice rejection of the level, which is, as I said before, is a very bullish sign. So that was one of the things that I was looking for before I would consider Bitcoin to be in a new bull market. And I think it's currently still in a bull market, but probably not a very big one. But you know, we are still not over yet, I believe, and you can see that through the short betting. Huge amount of shorts being entered into Bitcoin. Okay, during this moment, so price has retraced from 30k to around 27k, and that's around a 13% to 15% reduction, which is not significant considering the amount of shorts that are being entered here, and the amount of effort does not translate to a good reward to the downside. Okay, so that's one thing. Normally, when there's a huge amount of fear in the market, and you can see that through the long short ratio. Okay, so from this price onwards, around May, the beginning of May, okay, you can see non-stop short entries. You see, mostly shorts entering the market here. Okay, and then the longs that entered before during April, especially this one, 23rd April and 29 April, they probably exited around May. So it was around 8 May and 11 May, 12 May, 13 May. These people, they were very scared quite easily, right? They were scared quite easily by this down move right here. Okay, so the move opened at this price, at the top of the bar, and then it dropped down, rejected off, empty space. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a proper support right here. Maybe you can say this was a support, but yeah, there wasn't actually any proper support, and it closed right at the top of the bar, and this is what I call a bullish position of the close. Okay, so this kind of behavior, okay, does not translate to a lot of movement to the downside, despite a huge amount of longs exiting the market. Yeah, which which suggests to me that this is actually a fear-based behavior, very irrational fear-based behavior by the market. Okay, and another final thing to note is this bar right here, 17 May. Okay, now before 17 May, there were a few days where the market exited their shorts right here. Okay, now, and I believe this was probably a short liquidation. It coincided with a slight dip in open interest, so around here. So the price went up, shot to 27.6. This was around a 6% rise. This probably was strong enough to liquidate some of these shorts that has been entering throughout May. Huge amount of shorts. But I don't think that's enough. I think there's even more shorts to be liquidated, and that's evidenced by 17 May, new shorts being added to the market. But what's interesting about this bar, 17 May, is that the candle close on a bullish position of a close at the top of the bar. The open was in the middle of the bar. That means uh, there was a wick to the bottom, okay, and the volume was decent, you know. So I think that there is a lot of still a lot of fear in the market, okay, and a lot of this fear is translating to shorts, and that's what I want to see when I want to project a bullish behavior in the future. Huge amount of shorts by the retail market who have no idea what they're doing, who are too scared to enter long. Okay, and people like this who, you know, just a small drop causes them to exit the market at such a high volume. You know, this is what I want to see from the market for bullish continuation. So, anyways, that's enough for Bitcoin. To support my thesis of further bullishness, I will need to look at the S&P 500, and I'm seeing very strong behavior from the S&P. So what I'm seeing from S&P is, first of all, the price has made it above the 200-day moving average. That's very good sign. So I've been saying, you know, the price would reject off the 200-day moving average and move upwards, and if it managed to do that, that's very bullish. Yeah, very bullish behavior. So it has already successfully done that. You know, it placed a few rejections of the level from the top, which is around here. There was a bit of a fake out, a false breakdown around this level. Okay, and continued higher. And recently, just yesterday, there was a very strong reaction of the 200 moving average of the 4-hour chart. So this is a 4-hour chart, 200-day moving average, 200 moving average. Yeah, very good reaction of this level. A very strong position of the close. You can see it here, 17 May. That was evidence that I think it's probably it's going to be a very bullish future. Now, I can still be wrong. I mean, you know, from what I've experienced, you know, doing all this, I have around 80%, 70 to 80% chance of being right. But sometimes the market can do whatever it wants. It can still destroy the thesis. Yeah. So if it really happens, if the invalidation happens, it'll probably fail this structure right here. I can see this structure is actually it looks to me to be a reaccumulation instead of a distribution. Now, because you can see the huge amount of effort being placed to push the price down. Okay, this is a very bearish bar, you know, with this amount of volume. But for the next bar, okay, the volume was about the same, but the result has decreased significantly compared to this one. And then there was no follow through from this bearish behavior in the S&P. Okay, for the next day, no, the volume was about the same, but the price was pushed upwards. And you can see that again around here. Okay, so all these secondary tests, they're showing a slight evidence of bullish behavior. So first of all, to play this, I wouldn't short Bitcoin on high leverage, of course. Obviously, it doesn't seem to be logical when the entire market seems to be in a very extreme fear mode, and I don't like to be on the side of the majority normally. This is how you lose in trading, right? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, not financial advice. So, you know, as I said before, 70 to 80% chance of success, around the 25% chance of failure. Okay, so not financial advice. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon.